meet him face to face, would he forgive what took his place, or turn and leave without a word, a soul unheard? Where's the one I used to be? Still in the dark, still calling me. I lost the path, I lost the flame, but he still lives inside my name. And though he's gone, he's never far, like a faded soul on an old guitar. I carry him quietly, the one I used to be. I carry him quietly, the one I used to be. Gravel cracked beneath my boots as I walk past forgotten routes. No letters left, no one to blame, just silence when you called my name. I never said goodbye that day. I turned around and walked away. I never looked back, not once, not then. Burned the bridge, I should have meant it again. Left the lights, left the sound, let it all fall to the ground. I never looked back, just kept moving through the rain. The air was thin with things unsaid, footsteps filled with words I fled. No photo framed what I became, no story told without the shame. I carried ghosts in empty hands, too far gone to understand. You got this?
Yes.
Okay, silence on set. Rolling.
Take ready, one.
I never looked back, not once, not then. Burned the bridge, I should have mended again. Left the lights, left the sound, let it all fall to the ground. I never looked back, just kept moving through the rain. Sometimes in dreams I see the door, still closed, still silent like before. I tell myself that I was free, but even freedom changed the key. I never look back, the past looked for me, the faces I passed, the moments I flee. Left the truth, left the track, but it still pulls, it still drags. I never look back, yet it follows endlessly. I never look back. nothing else at all. Bench remembers who I was before the world forgot, because no ticket, no return to find, just pictures rusting in my mind. The sound is gone, but still it stays, a whisper carved in yesterday. Shadows of the last train stretching down the line, gone before the morning left no sign. I watch the distance fade, but never move at all. Still waiting in the silence for a memory to call. Shadows of the last train and nothing else at all. They say we leave to find our truth, but some of us just lose our youth. The station holds the parts I lost in moments past, in moments tossed. Shadows of the last train still haunt this place. I never left, I never faced the moving lights, the speeding sound, just stood and let the dark surround. Shadows of the last train, where I'm still spellbound. Still spellbound. Shadows fading without a sound. The light creeps in through broken blinds. I trace the ghosts I've left behind. A photograph, a fading name, a breathless world inside a frame. The colors crack, the edges curl, the silence draped across that world. Dust on the flames, I never asked why. It just moved on while I stayed dry. The smiles remain, but the warmth is gone. Like yesterday's echo that lingers too long. Dust on the frame is where I still belong. Crooked line, a teardrop stain. The years go by, but some things remain. I try to leave, I try to run, but every wall reflects what's done. The past won't break or fade away. It sits in silence night and day. Dust on the frame, time never asked why. It just moved on while I stayed dry. The smiles remain, but the warmth is gone. Like yesterday's echo that lingers too long. Dust on the frame is where I still belong.
good.
Of course, 3 months of Spotify Premium at ₹59. पार्टी तो बनती है.
और मेरा बर्थडे?
वो तो आते ही रहेगा.
There's a street where I don't turn. Too many corners left to burn. I hear someone call that name, but it never feels the same. It echoes like a borrowed skin of someone I have never been. That's a name I don't use, just a thread I let loose, left behind in faded rooms where silence filled the blooms. It was mine, but not true. Now it doesn't feel like it used to. I wore it like a second face, but it never found its place. In mirror glass and spoken lies, I lived a life I don't recognize. It followed me through every choice, but now I speak with a different voice. That's a name I don't use, like an old and worn excuse. It belonged to someone small who never dared to stand tall. It was mine, but not true. Now I leave it where I once knew. I've walked through shadows dressed as light, lost count of wrongs I made feel right. But now I walk beneath the truth, far away from that old you. That's a name I don't use, just a ghost I let loose. It held me down in gentle chains, disguised my hopes, denied my pains. It was mine, but now I refuse to answer to a name I don't use. It was mine, but not anymore. I walked through doors that never closed, left behind more than I chose. Suitcase full of millies and mites, chasing a meaning through sleepless nights. Every ending feels the same, just a whisper with no name. I'm tired of leaving, of walking away from pieces of me I let slip each day. There's no rival, only escape from what I loved and what I made. I've worn the road thin with my feet, but never found a place complete. I'm tired of leaving without a stay. Familiar faces blur and fade like postcards from a The cities shift, but not my heart. Always ending where I start. Even the silence packs its bags, leaving questions worn out takes. I'm tired of leaving, of closing the door with nothing better to search for. The miles don't change the ache inside, just hide it in a different sky. I trace the maps I used to trust, but now they only gather dust. I'm tired of leaving, always unsure. If I could rest in one soft place where memory still holds a face, I'd trade the journey for the ground and let a piece of me be found. I'm tired of leaving the endless flight of saying goodbye without making it right. I've chased the dusk across the years with burning feet and bottled tears. If home exists, let it be near, not in the next town, but right here. I'm tired of leaving. I'm tired of leaving. I wanna stay. The chair you used is gathering dust. Like every word we lost to rust. I trace the edges of your face in photographs time won't replace. We had the light, we lost the flame. Now nothing ever feels the same. What could have stayed just slipped away, like morning mist that fades by day. I held too tight, oh not enough. Now memory is all that's left. I walk through rooms that knew your laugh. Each echo breaks the path. Disappear, left behind the love I fear. I played it safe, I stayed too late and missed the sound of closing gates. What could have stayed just slipped away, like words we never got to say. The silence now is bittersweet, with every step beneath my feet. to hesitate. What could have stayed still haunts the air. In places we forgot to care. I live in shadows that we made, and ache for what could have stayed. Still ache for what could have stayed. Stood beside the open door, but never dared to cross the floor. You looked at me, I looked away. Let the moment drift astray. So close to truth, too far to speak. I chased the strong but felt so weak. Always, almost, never quite. We live between the wrong and right. Step away from something real, too scared to touch what we could feel. I wrote you lines I never sent. Regret became my last lament. Smile like hope, I move like doubt, and watch the chances flicker out. The air was full, the time was near, but we both bowed to quiet fear. Always, almost, never stayed. Too many dreams we left half made. We danced around the final word, afraid of all we might have heard. 1,000 days and halfway light. Not wrong enough, not bold enough for right. The past is just a breath delayed, a memory we never made. Always, almost, hearts on hold, a story left in lines untold. Forever close, forever late. We lost it all at almost fate. Forever close. But always, almost. The hallway echoes nothing back, just quiet walls and paint that cracks. I used to fill this place with sound, but now there's no one else around. I spoke in storms, I sang too loud, till silence wrapped me in its shroud. Left without a voice, without a name, like faded ink that lost its flame. I reach for words that won't return, and watch the silence slowly burn. Memory a closing door. I try to knock but hear no more. The years have taken what I said and left me talking to the dead. I used to rise when no one heard, but now I choke